Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome to the first video of my Slayer only Ironman series. I wanted to find something fun and interesting to do in Oldschool Runescape and decided to settle on the Slayer only Ironman, as I found that it'd be a good challenge and interesting to see how far we could get on the account itself. So I came up with a list of rules that I have decided to follow and seem to have followed pretty nicely, as I've already recorded a couple of videos of the account itself. First rule, and the biggest one, is no shops. This is a pretty big one, but one that I feel like fits the theme of the account of it being a Slayer only Ironman. If you could use the shops, you could just easily start off with the Wilderness Slayer Master and just mage all your, the higher level Slayer monsters for their drops. So I decided to do no shops. The one exception is that I am allowing trading with non-shop NPCs. So the example that I've got here is the fur trader in Varrock. I do allow selling the furs from bear tasks to them, or any other fur that you may get in the game. And the other is the mage and range trainer that are right next to Lumbridge, getting free arrows or free runes, and you can get that every 30 minutes, but it's only 30 air and 30 mind rune. They don't cost you anything, and as far as I'm concerned, it's not a shop. The next rule is that you can only use drops from Slayer monsters. So this means if you're burying bones, can only be gotten from Slayer monsters or what you can find on the ground. Now, I know you can find bones on the ground. I'm most likely not going to use that as a way to train prayer. I haven't decided on that yet. So that means anything you can find on the ground. That means steel plate legs and steel plate body that you can find in the wilderness. You can pick those up and use them. For the most part, I've used the Ironman armor, but I am thinking about going to get those. I will not get the Earth Staff, as I feel like that might be making it just a little bit too easy on myself. Other items that I have already used is the bronze arrows in level 12 wilderness. I picked those up, and I've been using those to train range. The leather plate body in Varrock, things like that. You get what I'm saying. Boots of lightness, anything that you can get off the ground for free that spawned in RuneScape. No quests, that's another rule. I'm thinking about making the exception for Priest in Peril, but we're not even close to that point in the game yet, so when that time comes is really when I feel like I should make that decision. That would also mean I'd make an exception for Restless Ghost. Haven't decided yet because we're not there yet. You can only train your skills through Slayer. So this means no gathering skills. And I did make one exception, and only because it falls within one of the other rules. You can train cooking. Now, the exception here is that you can only train it with drops from Slayer, and you're not allowed to train woodcutting, you're not allowed to train fire making, and you're not allowed to cook on a range. So it has to be cooked on a fire that you find naturally within RuneScape. I had to do that because of a bear task, and I felt that within reason it fit into my rules, although I guess I don't really consider cooking a gathering skill, so that's why I added it to this list as one that you are allowed to train, but only when you get those drops from a task. And you cannot try to farm that task to get a food drop. That's another rule. Now, again, no gathering skills, so there's no woodcutting. The only thing that's being trained on my account is combat skills. So anything from attack, strength, defense, range, mage, prayer, HP, Slayer, and cooking are all only skills that are trained on my account. Now, I'm making one exception to the no shops rule, and that is you are allowed to use the Slayer shop. But that's only because there's some items that you do need from the Slayer Master to complete tasks. And I'm thinking about it. I haven't even got one yet. I'm almost level 30. I think I'm level 29 combat, and I haven't even got one yet, but I'm at the moment allowing you to do clue scrolls. I guess I'm not allowing you to do anything. I'm allowing myself to do clue scrolls. I haven't got one yet, so again, it's one of those when the time comes, I'll decide. I'm thinking at the moment the only ones we'll be able to complete are the easy clue scrolls, but outside of that, I don't think we'll have a problem. As far as I can tell, I believe that covers all of the rules. We have quite a comprehensive rule set here. I know it sounds like a lot. It's really not that hard to follow. As far as food goes, if you're going to try this yourself, go get the tea and toad's legs